Hey guys, welcome back to the series. It's Alex here. So in this series, I'm going A to Z in calligraphy, and I'm going to be working each letter individually. This is the methodology I use. I break each letter into 3 easy steps and then combine them at the end. And then each letter has a variation, so I do 3 different styles of writing these letters. These are the 3 that I enjoy the most. After the 3 steps and the variations, I'll go over the common mistakes that everybody makes when learning calligraphy with this letter. So let's get started. So to start with, we're going to be starting with our upstroke. So we're going to drop it down, create a loop, up to our top. So for the next one, I'm just going to use a dotted line as a representation of what we've already done. So we got our loop, we're bringing it up, hit the cap height, and now we need to do our downstroke. So we need to make sure we follow this 55-degree line so that all our letters look symmetrical. So now we take our pen from the top, and we're just going to bring a sweeping stroke down, and we're just going to square it off at the end here. So as you're writing this letter, you want to make sure you're putting pressure on your pen slowly as you bring it to the bottom. So we start off narrow and we gradually get larger until we hit the baseline here. So now we're going to go on to our third step. So we have our upstroke, our downstroke, and now the easiest part, we just need our crossbar. So I basically just put the crossbar right on this waistline. And now we can combine these 3 steps into our final letter. Our crossbar. There we go. So it's as easy as that. I find this letter to be one of the easiest in the alphabet to do. It's 3 simple steps, and we get our final letter form there. So now with each letter, there's always variations. I'm just going to do 3 of them here for you. These are 3 of the common ones I like and I enjoy. So the first one starts off really similar. Upstroke, downstroke, square it off. This time for my crossbar, I'm going to do a loop like that. And now we're going to move on to our second letter, which is going to be very similar to this, except we're going to sweep out that descender line. So here we upstroke, downstroke. This time I'm going to loop it around and then up to our waistline. Put our crossbar in. So this is one of my favorite ones. I think it's one of the most elegant letter forms for this capital A. And then for this last one, we're gonna get a little bit more wild with it. So we have our upstroke, downstroke. This time I'm going to loop it around. I'm going to come back, come through here, sweep that around. So this flourish is basically acting as our crossbar here. We just loop it back. This also looks pretty neat. So there you have it. We got our 3 easy steps and our combined letter form, and then 3 alternate versions of the letter A. So now quickly, I'm just going to touch on common mistakes. I'll go over about 3 mistakes. So first mistake is pressing too hard on your upstroke. If you press too hard on your upstroke like this, your letter is going to get all shaky like that, and your upstroke line should be a hairline. It shouldn't be a thick shaded weight like that. For your downstroke, a common mistake is putting uneven pressure on your nib when you come down, so you might get something that looks like that. It looks horrible. That's an exaggeration, but sometimes you might start off heavier and then it'll get narrower by the time you hit your baseline. That's not what we want to go after. For your crossbar, with this crossbar you can't really go wrong, but the only issue that some people run into is they either put their crossbar way too low, which looks like your letter is going to fall over, or it looks strange, it looks like it has a cone head, or you put it way too high. That also looks very strange. So you want to find the proportion that you like and that looks good. With this spacing, I generally just put it right on my waistline like that. So that's basically sums up all the issues that you might encounter with your A. It's a simple letter, but getting the proportions and everything is critical, that it looks good. So yeah, if you're following this series, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss the next letter. Like I said, I'm going to be working through A to Z. And if you want to go deeper, I'll be putting together some full guides and resources soon. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.